There's sweetener in it.
It's perfect.
So here I am, I'm at my machine. I mentioned a while ago, early in the week, last week, that I seriously needed to defluff it. And as we can see here, it's got a lot of fluff. So I am I went to Harbor Freight and I bought a set of brushes. Here's one of these brushes, and here is not another. You know, some of these things come in a set. What have I dropped? Okay, you can wait there a second. And things like this within the set. I don't think this one, maybe. Oh, could have been actually. This came with the machine. So I have a selection of these things, and then these wire brushes up here as well that I got. So I have flipped the head of the machine down. You see here the oil has changed color significantly since when I put it in there. It was clear. Now it's turning we won't say what came to my mind, but anyway, it's turned more yellowy. And we see these things here, these cords here, they dip in the oil and feed oil all the way up through the machine to where it's nice and lubricated. And I have to say, I bought this machine, let me see, 2 years ago. Let me see, I have the receipt in here. Let me see the date on it. September of 23, see there. Oh, showing all my business. And I have given it like a quick little dust through. I have checked for the oil. See, I may have perhaps overfilled the oil, but the oil is coming up to the high mark. So I don't want to add any more oil in. There's some dust down there, and there's a magnet down there, and the magnet is to catch, you know, when if you catch, when you're sewing and you catch something in here, the shards of metal, so the magnet is to catch that, so those shards of metal don't go up through that oil into, I'm going to spray a little dust over here. I see some is not working. No, we're going to have to get a cloth. The shards of metal don't go up with the oil through the machine. Interesting little point there. So anyway, this is quite disgusting. So I am going to get my brush. Where to start, you know, where to start. I have nothing to do with being a professional machine fixer. You know. So I just want to clear out as much of these threads that are falling down here and get that away. Okay, so now I'm taking this little brushy here and going to start, you know, catching this lint, brushing it away from where the oil area is. And you see down here, you can see broken needles and sequins. Lord, down here, have a look at this lint. Oh, it's shameful. It's shameful. It's shameful. It's this dirty. And then, oh, see what I did? It's a little bit cold here today in Dallas, and I've dropped my brush into the oil, which is not good. So I have some tissues here. I wanted to keep the phone off the stand and I need more hands. Let's see. Oh, that's quite a bit of oil in there. Okay. Anyway, at least I can put these tissues. It's handy to have a box of tissues at your machine, by the way. So, yeah. So now I have tissues around this so I can put it away safely. So I was saying it's handy to have some tissues at your machine. Also, I was making coffee. Multitasking. It's ready. It's time for a sip. I have a little added butter in my coffee. For hormones, you know, the big bad industry of low fat duped us into thinking fat was bad for us, and actually we have all these elevated levels of numbers of anxiety, dementia, all kinds of mental, cognitive decline, because all along we actually needed fat in our diets because our brain likes that kind of food. You know, I'm not saying a lot of fat, but a little was good. Okay, now I've come back here now. This is probably shocking, but you know, I'm using a Clorox wipe to just clean out here because I had my brush did touch the oil. So I'm cleaning this here. Just get all this out of here. Now, and then I'm going to use one of those brushes with oil on it, and I'm going to just give those things a little dab again. So, but anyway, this was just to get all this lint and stuff out of here. Okay. I worked with a lady just for the summer last year. So not this summer gone, summer before, the summer of 24. She was from Greece, gifted woman, a gifted sewer, really was. And she had, her machines were impeccable. Older machines, but they were impeccable because they were so well maintained. And here's me, I even neglected to go home and give a good clean to my machine that I should have given it. I'm seeing a spot here on this. When you're looking through the lens of, I don't know what that is. Can we see this here? This brown mark. I'm imagining it's oil. It's no. Anyways, it doesn't want to come off with my fingernail. See here, I'm giving it it's kind of just there. So I wonder what that's from. Just giving a little. Not like that it has to be sterile or nothing, but the more just that goes in there, it can clog up the machine. We don't want to do that. Okay, I'm not seeing, see here, this little green thread. When did I have green thread on here? I know I did use green thread for something. Now, see up here, the nitty gritty. See, there's this orange wool because I was making that orange coat. And that's up there. So I want to get in there and see to that. You see here, there's another one of these things that's quite lubricated with the oil. See here? And it goes through there, up and into the machine. So that's why we don't want all of this debris here. It catches and it forms like a felt, you know, when it all gathers together, it forms like a felt. So I'm just having a good look while I'm at this angle, because this machine, the head is very heavy to be lifting up and down, and my shoulders and my left arm is not great at the minute. So it's doing stuff. Now at this point I'm going to take one of my wire brushes. I have a set of those. I have some new brushes that I haven't used yet for anything. So I'm going to get this. These have various thicknesses, these little sets. Actually, I'll use this little middle one, and if this doesn't do the trick, so it has its own, it's gosh, I'm no good with this camera with this phone actually. So see here, we got a little bit of fluff, so I'm going to take that off here. Don't want to